Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 422 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are joined this week by your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. That is me. You are joined also by Lee. Say hi, Lee.
You're right.
Yeah, I got lost in the moment there. got lost in music. Caught in a trap. Yeah. Who is that? Is that like Donna Summer or something? Who knows? Right. Answers on a postcard, please. How are you, Lee?
I'm lost in music.
That's the one.
Yeah.
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 It's been a week, isn't it? It's been a week. Yeah, I you can probably hear it on my voice. Actually, I'm a little bit better than I was this week, but I've been quite a poorly boy this week.
You have. I mean, we were going to do the podcast earlier in the week, but you were unwell and there was fuck all news.
Yeah,
and the risk of shooting it at the end of the week is this. I'm just like, okay, I want to sleep now. But at least we've got something to talk about.
Yeah.
Even if just a little bit lethargically.
Yeah, we can talk about it really slowly and it'll eke out for a whole episode as well.
Lethargically,
yes, indeed. Speaking
I
of
do
which,
like your shirt, by the way, like the Pitbull Terminator thing.
Yeah.
Pitboy, sorry, not Pitbull. That's a very different thing.
Yeah, it's a nice shirt, isn't it? I did notice there's a couple of shirts that I've debuted on videos that I'm really fucking shouldn't have.
No.
There was I can't remember if it was on my channel or if it was on PBOD, but one of the last videos that I did, I had this white shirt, and you can just at the top of it see a couple of birds, and then I'm doing something. Like I'm playing the guitar, and then you see the bottom of the shirt. It's got a bunch of tits on it, and it just says tits.
Oh yeah, it's like as in blue tits.
Yeah, blue. Yeah,
and he's talking about birds as in the fly birds, not being like man.
Yeah, lads. No.
Mate, we're learning birds over there.
Yeah,
Whoa.
actual log.
Should we go
tits.
paint some flags on some roundabouts?
Yeah, that'll show them. Oh dear. Oh yeah, but so I had that one on, and then there's one in a video that I did a couple of weeks back, which has got a picture of an old game cartridge, and it's making like
It's got to be about blowing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's making like a sultry face, and it just says "blow me" at the bottom. So, fortunately, fortunately, that's you. I don't tend to show the entire shirt in one shot. It's either like the bottom or the top. So I think I'll get away with it. But
aren't you supposed to say you pop it while it's hot then, aren't you?
Pop it while it's hot.
Yeah,
bottom and the top.
Yeah.
But there you go. Right, we've got a sponsor. We've always got a sponsor, which is of course.
Is it a t-shirt manufacturer?
It's not, no. Although you can get merch on Affordable's website.
You can get merch on Pedalboards of Doom as well.
You can do. Right, let's at least let our sponsor have his money's worth rather than hijacking his segment here. It's, of course, affordable.co.uk. They bring you pedals from Demon Effects, JSA FX, Mosky, Joyo, 4D, K-Line, Nox, Moval, Cord, Mvave, Am Effects, and Affordable Effects at amazing prices. They are a UK company with their stock ready to ship in fantastic recyclable packaging. Check them out at affordable.co.uk. where you can find pedals, you can find power supplies, you can also find some merch. Which, Lee, do we have merch on Pedalboards of Doom?
Don't know, mate, do we?
I mean, I've got some on Budget Pedal Chap.
You've got some of our merch, haven't you? Didn't I send you some?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Do you ever wear it?
Occasionally in videos. Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, the whole purpose of sending it was so everyone wore them in the videos.
It was, yeah.
And you guys don't.
No. So, I mean, it is.
Josh used to, didn't he? Do you remember he had the pink one?
He did, and to be fair, I'd wear mine a lot more if I had one which was a colour, because it's black, like black with the white logo, and my shelves behind me are black with a white piping. I try not to wear black shirts.
What colour do you want? I'll get you one over.
It honestly doesn't bother me. Like pink's fine, blue's fine.
I'd really like it if I had colour. I really want a colour. I don't want a black. What colour do you want? Don't mind. Up to you.
I don't know.
I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Can I have
Black's
black,
fine,
please? Oh dear. But yeah, like, I made it so that my merch works in different colours as well, so that it makes sense when you order it with different colours. Like my N+1 pedals one, I bought in a blue finish, and the my other pedal is a Clon Centaur. Was white.
I want the listeners to write in with their funniest ideas for t-shirts to do with pedals, and I will never actually put them onto t-shirts, even though I really want to, because I don't have enough time. But send it in anyway, and we might do something.
Yeah, I'll happily make some mock-ups.
Yeah, I really, really, really want to push a merch range for Pedalboards of Doom. I think it'd be really great. I think there's loads of really cool ideas as well, but I just keep not doing it.
The problem is, we've got all of the best intentions in the world. We're like, yeah, we'll do this, and then we've got lots of stuff to do.
I'll tell you what. If there's someone out there who wants to take over running the merch range for BudgetPedalChap and Pedalboards of Doom, and we'll split the proceeds with them, then yeah, let us know.
Yeah, you can. You're happy to dip into all $23 that I've agreed.
I mean, if we're putting out a new T-shirt every week, it might become a thing. I've seen that on a lot of channels,
Well, there you go. That lucrative business idea. Hit us up. Right, let's mention our shit news. Because that's how we usually start these. We don't start it by trying to pimp people into doing our merch. So
pimp my shirt.
That's it. This was a nice easy one this week. Like the past kind of couple of months, we've been umming and ahhing of, is this shit news? And we've got to choose this for shit news, but it's not really shit news. This is just straight up, no bullshit.
I haven't even read this, so shit. I don't know if I agree. Yeah, I've not had time to go through the stuff today. Yeah,
what I would suggest is open up the article, and then there will be no doubts about whether this is shit news or not.
Whether I like it or not.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the patterns aren't the worst patterns I've ever seen, but Gibson have teamed up with Marc Jacobs. Yes, the fashion brand ? Don't they do perfumes, Marc Jacobs?
You are knocking on the wrong door here.
But there you go. So they're a fashion brand basically, and to celebrate Fashion Week, they are doing a Marc Jacobs partner with Gibson. Now, there aren't any prices on these, but you can almost guarantee that they're going to be very expensive if they even make it to market at all, whether or not they are just promotional pieces, which would make them even more limited edition. However, all of them, apart from there's four different variations of these patterns. 3 of them are Les Paul Studios, so the lowest value USA Les Paul. One of them is a Les Paul standard. They are designed with artwork from acclaimed artist Hattie Stewart. Of course.
You think you should make hats, wouldn't you?
I mean, with a name like that, you're missing a trick. But yeah, basically, they're kind of almost like pop art in the kind of style. Very kind of.
I suppose, yeah, two of them are at least.
Yeah, like very kind of cartoonish, vibrant colours. Like they've all got vibrant colours, so we could make argument for pop art across the board. But like definitely
very much pastel colours, aren't they?
Yeah. This so the one is kind of flower power, like yellow flowers on a white background, and then the word yog. Is that yog?
I think so.
For sure. And then the two, like the next to a kind of floral, there's a yellow background, blue flower, very pop art. The other one is a little bit more. It's kind of got a modern kind of thing to it, like vector line art kind of thing. Jungle scene with a blue flower.
You can like see clouds and the moon in the background. It is like a landscape, but like a jungly landscape.
Yeah, and
seen from above. Not seen from above, but seen from the tree line.
Yeah.
And the last one's basically Rolling Stones strip off.
Well, yeah, it's got like a kind of very cartoonish set of lips, but with a love heart in the lips. And then it's got this motif of this kind of...
Surely that's the tongue.
Almost like a blue daisy. Yeah, it could be, but it's got like a heart shape.
It's hard to tell because the
bridge,
tunematic bridge, goes through the middle of it.
Yes, but there are all kinds of. I mean, I don't think they're horrendous graphics, but they're all not graphics you would particularly want on a Les Paul.
So the one with the landscape on it, is that the standard?
I couldn't tell you
because it's got a slightly different colour fretboard to the others.
Oh yeah, it has, hasn't it? Good spot there. And actually, it looks worse because it's a lighter fretboard, whereas the other ones are like a darker finish. But there you go. So you've got the New York Fashion Week collaboration with Gibson. There's been no information on how much these are going to cost, if they are even hitting the market.
You see things like this, like occasionally in the exclusive world of expensive things. Like you see, like Koenigsegg doing stuff with big brands that are very expensive, like with watch companies and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like there's been a couple of watch guitars, hasn't there? There was a collaboration between Game of Thrones and Fender as well, the Fender Custom Shop.
I remember that, yeah.
So
not exactly the same level I was thinking of, because like you don't associate like Game of Thrones with glam and glitter and stuff like that, even though I suppose it is still Hollywood in a way, isn't it? But I'm thinking about like, you know, Abu Dhabi sort of Lamborghinis and diamonds and all these.
How about the Supreme Stratocaster as well? Like phenolic fretboard, completely white guitar, and then the Supreme logo on it.
Oh right, okay. I don't remember. I know there's like Supreme Les Pauls, isn't there? But
yeah, I remember the Strat because it had a very, very white fretboard.
Oh, right, cool. I quite like the idea of that, like a white fretboard, but I'm sure it'd wear off after a while.
No, because it had been bleached, like the wood had been bleached, so it was white wood.
Like my butthole.
your butthole is white wood.
It wasn't, but it is now.
It's like that joke in Happy Gilmore, isn't it? I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat shit for breakfast.
Did you see the new one?
I did. To be fair, I thought it was all right, yeah. I weren't expecting anything from it. I was expecting it to be a complete car crash, and it was actually all right.
That is basically the synopsis of every Adam Sandler film. I thought it was going to be shit, but actually I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, he's got a good way of like putting just enough heart into his like silly comedy movies, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, when I was young, me and my brother, we used to watch Little Nicky all the time.
Oh, little Nicky's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Ozzy's in it, so what is it there to not to love? It's brilliant.
Bite his freaking head off.
Here, yeah, he says it in a really posh voice. So, here, bite his friggin' head off. It's really weird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Adam Sandler. To be fair, he's done a good career, like on mediocre movies.
I really like his films. Like, I know it's just easy to watch, isn't it? I don't watch them very often.
Yeah.
But some of them are really good. Like 50 First Dates is a brilliant film.
I'll tell you which ones really took me by surprise. Was the Hotel Transylvania movies. I was expecting them to just be hot street trash.
I forget that they're to do with him because my kids have watched them so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, completely forget that they're related to him.
All of them except for the fourth one because he didn't reprise the role in that one. Someone else came and did the Dracula voice in that one.
I do not say blah blah blah.
But yeah, it is a legit thing. But what is not legit, of course, are these Marc Jacobs Les Pauls. They are clearly shit news. Clearly shit.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm not even sure if it's news.
Yes, yeah, it is that kind of standard of news that it's just like, it exists, I suppose.
No one listening to this podcast or presenting this podcast has any effect in their life by this. I don't even know what we're talking about, other than the fact it's a bit wanky.
Yeah. Some might say it is shit news. Right, let's talk about what we've done this week.
Did you see the guitars at the bottom? They've done that thing where they put two articles in one. Did you see the guitars at the bottom of the article?
Oh no, what are these?
I don't know, but they're nice.
Vola guitars. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they look much better than the...
Oh, look at that purple tie-dye thing.
Yeah, purple to blue to green. Yep. I'll tell you what, we'll save them for another episode because they actually deserve a bit of a stretch out, don't they? And not to be butted right up against some shit news.
Not badly priced as well. These sort of things could be really expensive, but
yeah. Right,
yes.
Lee, what have you been up to this week?
Work. I have been doing a lot of recording because we're recording some shorts. So with Fawn Sound Labs, we have sent out the first run of pedals for demos. So I have this plan because I'm in charge of getting all the demos done. Because we released like 9 pedals at once, I'm like, do you know what? I don't want to send all 9 pedals out to different people and then just have shoot our load sort of thing.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
So what I'm doing is every month we're going to be sending 2 of the pedals out to a handful of influencers, including your lovely self.
Why me? Yeah.
And this week I've got a few out to people, and so that's really, really good. So you're going to start seeing some of the hard work we put into it coming of fruition, because you can now buy them after saying for nearly a year that you can buy them any minute now. The whole man, every left turn has been like a fuck up, like not to do with the pedals, just like tariffs or shipping or just complications along the way, and we're like, oh my god, we've been promising these to people. It's just it's mental. It's been really stressful actually.
Yeah.
And I've been promising to send them out to the influencers for ages as well, but obviously I can't send them out to the influencers until they're ready.
Yeah, until you can actually sell them, because again, splooging your load too early, they do all their videos and go, oh, look at these amazing pedals. You're going to be able to buy them soon, and then 6 months down the line, we'll release them in a bit. All of that momentum's gone then, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, it's mental. I mean, I've had the pedals since end of January. I've been playing them, and I'm like, yeah, cool. They're great.
Yeah.
They are great.
Yeah, you've been
but I want
really-
everyone else to play them.
Yeah, you've been raving about them. And, I mean, you shared them on the that video that we did as well, didn't you? You shared 2 of them. The Bad Cash and the Freak.
Oh, the Freak. Yeah. Oh, the Freak's really good.
Yeah, that's another one that I'm kind of quietly anticipating, quite excited about.
Yeah, I think I've got you down for that one.
Ooh.
I think so. And if I haven't, I'll change it so I have.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really, really good. It's a very, very good one. Yeah, so we've got some demos coming up with them. So people like Mike Hermans, Brett Kingman, Budge,
Jason Padabadabadoo as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed. And Jay Leonard J and people like these that they've got their hands on them. Henning's done a video for them already.
Cool.
Well, he's done for the Bad Cash already. He really liked it as well.
Nice. I mean, I can see why. Like, I've not actually had a chance to plug it in yet, but I looked at the controls, got a full 3-band EQ on the front. I'm like, that is going to be versatile.
Yeah, it's the damping and the bass that's really impressive because the damping tidies up the low end, but the bass dials in a slightly higher low end frequency.
Ooh.
So the damping gets rid of your flub, but the bass dials in. It allows you to tighten up your sound without letting it become anemic. It's really clever. It's not really a tube screamer though. It can get those tube screamery sort of things, and it is a green overdrive, but it don't really sound like a tube screamer. I keep trying to make it sound like a tube screamer, and I do manage occasionally, but it's really got its own character to it.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got a full EQ, like a full complement of EQ controls, as well as that damping control, you look the characteristic of a tube screamer is that real kind of boxy mid honk. But if you've got a full complement of EQ controls, then that's not there, is it? Like you can dial in as much mid honk as you want, or as little, or a little bit more treble, a little bit more bass.
And the headroom's really interesting as well because you can make it become like really open or really, really compressed. So you can really like make it like the sort of overdrive that you like. But when you open it up, like make it open, you would expect, because it says headroom, for the gain to drop, but it doesn't because it ramps up with it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's not quite as intuitive as you would think, but it actually works better that way.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to trying it.
But that's what I've been doing because I've been like filming some shorts for these pedals, so we can like push our own stuff at the same time as everyone else's. And and also, like I've said to everyone, I'm on a bit of a journey at the moment with my guitar playing, like trying to get my timing much better. And it is getting better. I had a meeting with a famous guitarist a few weeks ago, not the one you're thinking of, someone else.
Who was I thinking of?
The one we spoke about earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
I had a meeting with a pretty damn good guitarist the other day, and I said to him, like, I'm trying to buck up my ideas in terms of my timing and stuff, and he's got really good timing. And I was like, and I said to him, like, what are your tricks that you do? And one of his tricks was, he had quite a few little tips, and I'll pass them over to you because I thought they were really interesting. One of them is he starts every day, or at least in the morning of every day, he listens to a metronome, or a click track, just without playing or anything. He just gets on with his day, but listens to a click track. So I've been trying that as well because, I mean, it doesn't really cost much to do that, does it?
No.
So I've been doing that.
Metronomeonline.com is what I used to use.
There's actually one based straight on the Google page. You can just put in metronome on the Google search page and it comes up with one. You don't have to log into anything or click anything. It just plays from the Google search page.
The Koogles. Ooh, interesting.
Koogles. So that was interesting. And then another thing. So this chap is left-handed, but he plays right-handed. So he said, like it's his right hand that is the weak hand to him. So like his threatening hand is stronger than it would normally be because that's his strong hand anyway.
Yeah.
So he says what he does sometimes is when he's strumming, he will just mute all the strings and do the strumming pattern, just try like, and he listens to it. And he said, try it because you'll be surprised. And I was like, sure, I've done this before, but I like tried it like actively thinking about this being a practice thing.
Yeah.
And I was surprised by how much tighter I managed to get my strumming. So I just started with Wonderball. I thought, okay, I'll test it on Wonderball because like, everyone can play Wonderball, you know. I just play it. It's a typical strumming song. And I was like, okay, I'm playing this fine. And then I did it with, as he said,
yeah.
And I was like, do you know what, that is a little bit loose. So I tightened it up a little bit. And then when I went back to it, I was like, fuck me, this is like listening to a completely different guitar player.
Yeah, you'd tightened everything just by kind of focusing on that one thing that you might not necessarily focus on. Because like when you first heard it, you were like, yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it was about what you're not playing more than what you were playing, which is often the case with strumming.
Indeed.
So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun playing at the moment. My fingers are sore as they've ever been. But
cool.
Yeah, it's nice. And now I've got to travel in the next few days and without my guitar, so I'm hoping I can borrow one from work.
Yeah, keep up the chops.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we might not see you on the next couple of casts as well because you're going away for a little bit somewhere, aren't you?
Yeah, so I am off to Germany for 2 weeks, and I will be down at Warwick, where we're going to be doing some filming for the power mods. So they're the mods that go into the rock boards and can go on any pedal board, but they're the power amp ones. They're brilliant. We've got some demos coming out by some people on them soon, which I'm really looking forward to that releasing because I think that will make a big splash. And I'm shooting a demo showing like how they work and what they can work with because they're really, really good with modelers like Quad Cortex and stuff like that. So yeah, and the Helix and so on and so forth.
Cool.
So I'm doing that. Then next weekend I'll be at the Guitar Summit.
Yeah.
And I am going to try my hardest to shoot a bunch of shorts while I'm there, get some photos and stuff and share them around on the YouTube channel and Facebook and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll try and put out as much content as I can. And with any luck, we'll be able to get some good deals with some people to like start getting some demos from some decent companies and so on and so forth. So that'll be great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of people over at Guitar Summit. I saw the list, and my gosh, it's one to look out for.
Who would you be aiming for if you were there?
Ooh, I mean, there's a fair few. I mean, I saw the K-Line were there, along with the parent company of K-Line. I can't remember what they're called. Like Cherub.
There's a big electronics company, aren't they?
Yeah, like the one, because they do K-Line, but they also do Chord as well. They do like maybe Joyo. I can't remember, but they're a parent company.
Really?
Yeah, they're a parent company to a bunch of them.
Okay.
So I'll definitely be hitting up those guys. Jet Guitars, obviously. I love me some Jet Guitars. They're sister company Spirit as well, that are doing like more metal orientated guitars, but along the same lines as Jet. There's a little pedal company called Thorn Sound Labs as well. I think I'd check them out because I've heard that their Tube Screamer's not a Tube Screamer, but it's...
We're not there. We're not there. I'm just there for me.
Oh, are you just there?
Yeah, I'm just
Warwick
going.
not there?
No, we're not there this year. Warwick are spending putting a lot of investment into the board configurator. We've got some big updates coming to that soon. Yeah. To make it even better than it is. So we're putting a lot of our investment into that at the moment to for the community, really, because it's really popular, and we want it to be the best it can possibly be. So yeah, we're constant. I'm having meetings every week about the board configurator. I'm working on it daily, and it's just getting better and better and better. So
I'm really excited about the power mod things as well, because you shared some details about that, and I think if the community kind of pick up on this, it could be a real big thing.
Yeah, I mean, having the option to have a stereo amp setup coming from your board, is amazing. Because just to clarify, you can't run a single one of these as a stereo output. They are a single output each, but they are so small, and we have boards with more than one mod slot in them, that you can basically turn your pedal board into if you put like a modeler on it. I mean, pretty much every modeler runs stereo out, doesn't it? Yeah,
you can run stereo outs. Yeah, so you could run it to two individual.
Something as small as the Stomp can do stereo out, can't it?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it's unbalanced, but yeah, you get stereo out.
Yeah, I mean, so you run straight out of them, and they've got XLR out as well, so you can run out to to the desk, and you can run out to your cabs as well.
Yeah,
and it's got a 3-band EQ on each one.
Yeah, that's kind of where I see it as being like a bit of a game changer. The fact that you basically, you're not having to bring like a board plus like an additional power amp.
Mm.
You can basically, like, if you wanted to run like a backline, you could run directly out of this power mod into like a speaker at the back, which is then powered by the power mod, or direct into desk.
Yeah, and don't think for 1 minute that we're talking about something that's going to be as high quality as a Valve like EL34 power bank, sort of, not power bank, but I'm sorry, power amp that would sound like a full-on Valve amp. It's not that. All right, it is Class D, and it sounds Class D. It does sound like a transistor power amp.
Mm.
But the better quality of whatever you put in front of it, especially with the quality we've got today of modelers and all these sort of things, and we've got the what's the... Sorry, I'm so tired. What's the thing called we've been talking about? Neural amp modeling.
Yeah, the neural amp models. Yeah,
and the quality of them, and them being available on £50 devices.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these aren't that expensive either. They're really well priced.
Yeah.
So you get a couple of them, Tone X one, whatever, a couple of them on the board, and you're laughing. You've got a killer setup, because a stereo setup, a cheap stereo setup, in my mind, will sound better than a mono expensive setup all day long if you're running the right stuff for it, like delays and so on and so forth.
Yeah, getting that kind of stereo spread.
Mm. I don't like playing mono anymore. I know it's very la-di-da, but I don't. When I play in mono now, I'm like, it's a bit shit.
Yeah, it feels one-dimensional.
It really does. Yeah.
Whereas you get the kind of the 3D tone of like not only like delays, but also like reverbs that have swirl to them, and like modulation that you can hear like panning between the two.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, imagine running your headphones in mono. You wouldn't do it, would you? Because it would sound crap. If you took every song that came through to you and had it like mixed down to mono and then coming through mono in your headphones, so you've got like the same on both sides, you'd be like, this just doesn't sound quite as good.
Yeah, it's like listening to music through your phone speaker versus listening to it through a proper set of headphones. You know the difference. Like, it's a much more sonically rich experience.
Yeah, I mean, look at the new iPhone. What's it called? The Sky? No, not Sky. Air. The iPhone Air.
Okay.
And it's got a single speaker on it, and everyone's saying, "Oh no, this is crap. Why have we got a phone in 2025 that's got a single speaker on it?"
Yeah, rather than stereo. What were they like putting out stereo speakers before?
Everything's been stereo for years. Yeah, what happens is the earpiece and the ones at the bottom, they run in stereo.
There you go.
Most phones have been like that for years. Your phone probably is. You don't even realise it.
No, I don't know.
That's why when you're watching it in like or at least listen to music in landscape mode, it sounds better.
I don't often listen in landscape mode, to be honest. If I want to listen to music, I'll put some headphones on.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's a better experience. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't so long ago that if you wanted to do this, you had to like have like a massive rack.
Excuse me.
You have got a massive
I mean, it's bigger than when we first started this podcast, I can tell you. Oh dear. Right, what I want to mention something actually, and it will tie into three things we've got going on here. Because you mentioned about like the like going out XLR into these like going out stereo XLR into these power units, and talking about NAM as well, kind of ties into something that I did this week,
right?
Which is
you mean non-profiling?
Non-profiling, yeah.
I thought you meant not the show, not
Vietnam. I won't get in some weird flashbacks. No,
you've been listening way too much CCR.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, it got me well into NAM profiling. So I was doing a bit of research based on what we were talking about last week, because we were talking about Chris Campbell. He'd asked us about modelers.
And he went and bought a quad Cortex. Can you believe it?
He didn't buy a fucking quad Cortex. He bought a helicopter. We'll talk about that in a moment. But look, I'd mentioned that the Sonic 8 Pocket Master had NAM profiling, and the Matrix 2 had NAM profiling, but they hadn't wheeled it out like in any of the other ones. So I did a little bit of research, and the Matrix 2 had the same update as the Matrix 2 Pro. So
they just didn't tell anyone.
Yeah,
because they wanted them to buy the Pro.
Well, no. So they told everyone that they did it on the 2. They didn't tell anyone that they did it on the Pro. So I looked on the web, and it was still like it still weren't particularly clear whether you could do it on the second one or not.
They're as clear as mud, these Chinese websites. They really are. They're just not. They don't put the effort into them.
No, they've done the really hard bit, which was like implementing the NAM profiling on their hardware, but then didn't bother telling anyone about it.
It's like they think no one cares, but about the website, but we really do.
Yeah. So I looked into this, and I found a couple of YouTube videos which says yes, the Sonic 8 Matrix 2 has got NAM profiling. So I took it as an opportunity to update the Matrix 2 Pro, because I'm like, you know what? I remember it being a really good unit. I haven't played it in a while because obviously being a demo guy, I'm constantly
get through things. Yeah,
constantly trying different bits of gear. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna boot up the Matrix 2 Pro, update it with this NAM profiling, and see what it's like. So I did. First of all, I didn't bother messing with any of the NAM profiling. I just played the Matrix 2 Pro again just to see what it was like. And it's really good. It's phenomenal sounding just out the box. But then I started using the NAM profiling on with it as well. And again, like this really, really kind of dynamic, touch responsive, but also with the added bonus of, because the Matrix 2 Pro is a bit like the bigger units, like the Helix and the Quad Cortex and all of those ones, where you can put any number of blocks in wherever you want them. They're not like preset blocks. Like the smaller units, like the Matrix, the original Matrix, had like an effect block before all the amp stuff, and then had a dedicated amp block, a dedicated cab block, a dedicated EQ block.
Yeah. The GT1000 is a bit like that. In places.
Whereas, like you get to the Helix, like the Helix ecosystem, you're left with a blank, like signal path, and you just put blocks in wherever you want them. So you could run 7 distortion pedals in one block if you wanted to, if that's what you so wanted to do. And same with the Matrix. So I then ended up like making some patches where it was like kind of studio quality, where you've got like the NAM profile doing an amp, but then also having a studio compressor at the end and a little bit of studio reverb, so it sounds like a track that you recorded and that you're like listening back to it within the context of a master rather than just a recorded guitar tone. And it ended up sounding really big and really fat, and it had this stereo run through it as well. So it's getting to a point where I think I am probably going to do an update video on the Matrix 2 Pro based on this NAM update.
That's cool.
Because it's like, I think it's a bit of a sleeper hit, and it being a fully featured effect unit, like a modelling unit with like incredible processing power, because this is the most powerful of the Matrix units, with NAM profiling. So it's like the serious NAM profiler now. Whereas the Pocket Master is like dipping your toes into the NAM profiling, and the GP5 is that, but with a little bit of switching.
We've got NAM profiling at home.
Yeah, this is the stuff that you're asking your parents to buy on the car ride home when they go, no, we've got GP5 at home, mate. So I'm loving that. I'm
wondering whether the modern Chinese modelers are better than the original pod.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I think if you go back and play the pod, you would be surprised.
There's a reason why people were considering switching over to it as a full-time unit, 100%. But I can tell you that the higher-end Chinese ones, like the Nux Trident and like the Matrix 2 Pro, very, very good. I'm almost comparing them alongside stuff like the Fender Tone Master, which is a £1,500 unit.
Oh, I saw a really interesting video from Andertons the other day. Did you see it? Where they had the free orange setups. So they had an orange amp, like full on. I don't know the names of the orange amps anymore. I can't remember them.
Satsuma.
I want to say Crush, but
the Crush.
I know they got a Terror as well, but I don't really get into orange amps. But they had one of them. Then they had a transistor orange amp, which was like a combo.
Yeah.
And
that is the crush, isn't it?
Maybe. And the full amp was on a 4x12. And then they had the ToneMaster Pro.
Interesting.
Doing an orange version. And they had Rob and Lee sat there blindfolded while Pete played. And they were like, okay, can you tell the difference? And 100% they knew exactly. It was so clear what was what. It was really obvious.
Mm.
And they were like, okay, that's a bit crap. And then they went, what happens if you put the ToneMaster into the effects return of the full-on amp? How can we try that and see if we can tell which one's which? And the difference was like closed up. It was like 95% there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all to do with like the power amp. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I mean, our power mods are not going to sound like the fucking effects return of a full-on £1,000 amp.
Yeah.
But they will get you. They will get you most of the way.
Yeah, but as long as what you're putting into it is a decent quality, you're going to get decent quality out.
Yeah, absolutely. But I was so surprised about how hard it was for them, because they started getting confused at the end. Like, I'm not sure anymore. And it wasn't. You could tell it wasn't something they'd planned to do. They were just like, "What happens if
Yeah. I do like when they do a bit of experimenting on the Answertons channel.
Yeah,
because they don't sugarcoat it. There was one that I always remember that Lee did, and it was the electro.
He's going to the Guitar Summit as well. I should email him.
Is he?
Yeah.
There you go. It will be the multiverse of Lee.
We share a birthday as well. How weird is that?
Oh my God! Yeah. Both Lees both share a birthday.
He's tall like me as well. It's weird. Yeah.
I always thought he was short.
He looks it, doesn't he? But he's surprisingly tall.
Is it just that everyone else around him is really, really tall? Because I suppose you look, by comparison, you can look very small, can't you? Yeah. So I mentioned that we were talking to Chris actually this week. I was talking to Chris because he's given us an update on the situation. So he did. We mentioned last week he bought this Mvarve amp thing. Can't remember what it's called. It's like the amp trialer or something like that.
Oh, they should call them all after stuff you cook in the microwave, like or stuff you would reheat.
TV dinner, TV dinner amp thing.
Quick curry.
That's it. So. He's given us like a little rundown on this Mvarve amp thing.
Mvarve Dirty Burger.
Basically, what it is, it's like a 2-foot switch pocket master by the sounds of it. Like very very similar, like multi effects, does NAM profiling, but does everything that he wanted it to. And he says, it's most of the amp sims in it as standard are a little bit crappy, but there are a few decent ones, and you can load more into it. So he's well happy. It's battery powered, and you can stream Spotify to it. So it does exactly what he wanted it to do. He showed me some demos actually. He sent some like sound clips. Sounded really good.
Nice.
He did apologise for his poor spelling last week. He says it's because he's got a very cheap mobile phone with a terrible touchscreen and having a baby who is, which is why he's very tired. So congratulations.
I'm being tired.
Yeah, it only gets worse, mate. He says he can't afford the quad cortex because he's taking his helicopter to rehearsals. So you're gonna have to set your sights a little bit lower. But he did say that he was potentially looking at the Matrix 2 Pro now as well.
That's cool. And if you have any questions about, I think I want to get this, but should I, or what should I get? hit us up. We might have some questions or answers. Answers of what we might have. We might have some questions. What the fuck do you want to do that for? That sort of thing. But
Lee will tell you, but just buy a quad cortex. Yeah, I'm after a budget modeler. No, buy a quad cortex.
As someone who can't afford to buy a quad cortex but would really like one, I feel you, man. I feel
you're trying to live vicariously through our listeners. Yeah, I can't do it. You please do it.
Oh man, have we got any more news? How long have we been going?
We have been going for quite a while. We've been going almost for the whole thing. So
we've got about 10 minutes, haven't we?
Yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about Moore as our final one because it kind of ties in with what pedalboarders doing that we've done this week. Because we did I say we, neither of us. It was Jason who did it.
Jason.
But we, as a collective, did a demo on the kind of the big boy modeler from Moore, which is the GE1000 Li. The Moore have brought out and more modelers in this vein, where you've got the choice of the standard version or the Li version, which are basically there's about 20-30 quid difference between them all.
Oh, that's not the only difference.
And they've got inbuilt batteries. So,
yeah, but also they have a cool pattern on the treadle.
I suppose they do, yes.
So if you're looking at them and you're thinking, oh, which one's which? The one with the cool pattern on the treadle is always the one with the battery built in.
Oh, is that how you tell the difference between them?
Oh, yeah, and they're normally a different colour.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So you learn something new every day. So
but just them being different colours is still okay, which one's which? Because it's not always the same colour. But always the one that's got the pattern on the treadle is the one with the lithium-ion battery.
Yeah. So they have got optional. So the GE150 Max is 191 quid. Whereas the GE150 Max Li is 220. So not really much difference, but it gives you the option of then basically going slightly more wireless at your gigs. So if you're playing venues that the power might not necessarily be all that good, or you can't guarantee that you can get a power supply near the front of the stage where you need to keep your modelling unit, then spring the extra 30 quid and get the one with the lithium battery in it.
Yeah, if you can afford that extra, it's worth the shot. The difference in dollars is only $10.
Is it?
Yeah, 160 to 170.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
In fact, in pounds, I'm looking at the bottom here for Toman, it's only 10 quid as well difference.
Yeah, you're looking at so I was talking about the Max. So there's two different versions. There's the 150.
The Plus, sorry. Right.
Yeah, there's the Plus and there's a Max, which the Max gives you another bank of foot switches by the looks of it. So you've got bank up and bank down. Then you've got A, B, C, D for your patch, and then you've got tap and tuner as well.
He can do the rest of the alphabet. You just have to give him chocolate first.
Or a little bit of cheese.
Now.
So there's 30 quid difference between the lithium version, or the one with the battery, and the just plug-in one.
I had to write a news article for these the other day because Warwick distribute these.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, and I was quite impressed. They look really good.
Yeah, the 1000, which I think is the big version, is the one that Jason demoed on Pedalboards of Doom this week, and he got some incredible sounds out of it.
I'm not surprised. He's a good player.
Yeah, but if it's a unit that doesn't sound particularly incredible, then it's tough to do. But he was knocking out really good sounds, for the entire video. So.
I kind of want one of these floor modelers that, especially ones with a treadle. I think it's kind of nice to have it all built in.
Yeah. I mean, it's what they used to be like, weren't it? Like the old ME80 and like the floor pod, the Pod XT and stuff like that, it all used to be just built into one unit. You'd plug into that, you'd go out into a desk or into a DI, and then that would be your sound. Yeah. But we moved away from that a little bit into more kind of modular units, where it was, you can, like, the core thing has got a few buttons, and then you can add an expression pedal to it, and you can add a couple of control pedals to it as well.
I think it's like you were saying a few weeks ago, where like a lot of the Chinese companies are really shooting above their pay grade. They're, punching above their weight sort of thing.
Yeah.
But Mua are kind of like moved even away from that, and they're actually like fighting with the big boys now. They're no longer one of the budget brands at all.
Yeah. I mean, it's been quite a while since Mua have, because they started off really doing those like mini pedal.
Same as everyone. Yeah.
A lot of them did, didn't they? Like, it started off as mini pedals that were very much inspired by Boss pedals. let's not beat around the bush. There's like, here's a blues driver, here's a distortion box, here's the chorus, and then they the turning point for Moore was when they teamed up with Devon Townsend and did the Ocean Machine.
Yeah.
And then from there, it was a case of no, we're kind of branching out. Now we're doing our thing.
Yeah, and they've just been going for strength. I mean, that guitar I demoed a few weeks back, that was really good. Yeah. I was talking to someone the other day about it, and I was just telling them, like, this guy owns his own guitar company, and I'm not saying, have you played one? He was like, yeah, actually, they're not bad, are they? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, on the surface, you'd expect, just like a Chinese rebrand, like, of the kind of Strat that you get anywhere, like
in the 90s, that you would pick up everywhere.
Yeah, it'd have a different name on the headstock, and it would be basically a really basic Strat copy. But no, they are actually legitimate instruments, aren't they?
When I say it feels solid, I mean it actually feels solid. Like, you pick it up and you're thinking, that's a machine that will make music. That's not just something I'm going to be learning to play the guitar on.
Yeah, and even if it was something you were just learning to play guitar on, if it's a solid thing that you don't necessarily have to upgrade, because I mean, my first guitar was a Squier Strat, and I didn't gig that one really, not before I had modified it.
My first electric was an Encore. Do you remember them?
I do remember Encores. The ones with
shit.
Like your finger space underneath the action.
Yeah, I mean, well, we got the action low, and we put like really heavy gauge strings on it as well. I don't know why. We liked Zakk Wylde, but it was a 52 gauge E string on it. It's ridiculous.
Surprised that didn't snap the neck.
I mean, it wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy at all. I think I put some humbuckers in it. I can't really remember. I don't know what happened to that guitar.
I mean, probably not enough happened to that guitar.
And it was like a proper like black and white Strat, like Clapton black and white Strat.
Yeah, like black A, yeah.
Yeah. I very much got the wrong guitar.
I mean, my Squier Strat was just one of the pack ones, the ones that you get with the amp. Like Affinity Series, Three-Tone Sunburst, and was just a Strat.
Comes with a little amp.
Yeah, it comes with an amp. It came with
they're a little killer, them little Fender amps.
Yeah, the little Frontman 10. Mine was the Frontman 10R because I sprung for the additional reverb.
Yeah.
And it was a spring tank as well. I remember you kick the amp and you get that.
I borrowed my mate's one, my mate Nats. I borrowed his when I moved back to home after I split up with a girl, because I didn't have an amp with me anymore. And I blew it up. Yeah, and I didn't have the money to actually, because I needed to get a new job and I didn't have the money to replace it. I was like, shit.
I ended up fucking mine up because I tried attaching like paper to the front of the cone to give like that kind of kinks, like ratty distortion tone. So like I took the speaker off and then like created a circle, like just the same size of the cone, and like screwed the circle onto the front of the amp. It didn't necessarily work.
Of course it didn't.
I mean, but I was experimenting, and then I ended up like fucking the cloth up, because the cloth was good, like it was like a woven cloth.
Yeah, like silvery woven stuff.
Yeah. So because I'd taken it off and put it back on, it like all the threads had kind of stripped on it, so it was kind of exposing the like the cone.
I'm sure that just pops off.
Yeah, but like it weren't worth repairing because it was a 10-watt solid state practice amp.
Yeah.
But the cleans on it were fantastic.
I thought the drive on it was quite nice as well.
Oh, you really had to. What's the opposite of finesse? Because that's how you had to use the EQ controls on it. You'd have to like really pump the bass, really pump the mid, and turn all the treble off, and you get like a nice thick overdrive.
I think I was just scooping the mids. I mean, that's what you did back then.
Oh, no, thank you.
Mids? What mids? I don't mean mids. I'm playing in bedroom.
we don't do that here.
I'm not trying to get in front of the bass player and the singer. I mean, I'm sitting here playing on my own. Who needs mids?
I wanted big, thick, kind of creamy guitar tone, so I was pumping those mids right up.
I wanted birds. And I thought that's how you got them.
Yeah. The way to a woman's heart is directly by bypassing the mids.
Completely unrelated, I got really good at doing handbrake turns as well.
Of course, yeah. And I bet, like, with the lack of mids and those handbrake turns, you were beating them off with a stick.
Swimming in it, mate.
Knee deep, my friend, knee deep.
Oh, dear.
Jesus. Sorry, Moore. Like, we were talking about your modelers. What I will say is check out Jason's video on the GE1000, because he's done a very good job of it, and it's basically like the big daddy of this one. So if you like the tones in the GE1000, these GE150s contain a couple of the essence of that as well. But
they do this interesting thing on these on their modelers as well, where they have like this like path. Like signal chain that is highlighted along the underneath the screen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it shows you like delay and effects and all these sort of things at EQ, and it will light up, I think, the ones that are engaged, and then you can press them as well to, if I'm right, you can press them to actually pull up to control them.
I don't think it's a touchscreen, but they do have buttons underneath the.
No, not touchscreen. I mean, like the line of lights underneath where it says MUA.
Oh yeah. So it has got FX, DS, amp, cab, NS, EQ, mod, delay, and reverb. The Matribox 2 has got that as well.
Mm. It's nice though. It's nice. It's a very clear indicator, because a lot of people don't like menu diving.
Yeah, and that, like, you press that and it puts you straight into the menu of that effect. So you press the dist button and it'll pull up the distortion.
But if you go to a certain patch, does it light up the ones that are active in that patch? Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah, that's what I figured, and that's nice because you kind of like know where you're at, and you kind of, if you're thinking, oh, do you know what, I need a little something more, you look down and you went, what if I put a booster on here or something? Because I haven't got one on already.
You've also got, like, on the screen, you've got a visual representation of the signal chain as well, and it highlights the ones that are switched on.
It's pretty cool, and all the foot switches are backlit as well. And I think you could probably change the colour of them. That's normally a thing you can do. These are cool, man. These are really cool.
I mean, we are living in a golden age at the moment, aren't
Yeah,
New golden age for
no one's
pedals.
buying any encores anymore. I mean, no one even knew what the name of that guitar was. They just knew it was an encore.
Yeah, the Encore Strat, but not Strat.
Yeah, the encore Strat looking thing.
Yeah, and stuff like Stag as well were around.
Stag weren't bad. I mean, they weren't
much
great, but
better
they
now.
weren't encore.
They are much better now. Like Stag have really pulled their quality up. But again, like you've got stuff like Jet, you've got stuff like Harley Benton, you've got loads of stuff that you can just like fucking E-Art, Firefly as well. If you're in the US, loads of them that are just like 150 to like 300 quid, and then you just get an absolutely banging guitar. So it's all gravy, but it's the time for the end of the podcast now.
But we are going to do a Patreon.
We are going to do a Patreon.
Patreons are cool, like bow ties.
But like bow ties. All right, fucking Pee Wee Herman.
Doctor fucking Who, man.
Oh, of course. Like when was the last Doctor Who that wore a bow tie?
Matt Smith.
Matt Smith, weren't it? Yeah.
And he famously said, bow ties are cool, and that's who I was quoting.
Okay, right, cool. Right, it flew over my head, mate. Yeah, I'm going to extend
like your hairline.
yeah. It's just scared of my eyebrows, though.
I get bitchy when I'm tired.
Indeed. Oh, I'm getting like greys in my eyebrows now.
No,
fucking horrible. I am, yeah.
I can see that massive long grey hair. Like there's only one that's standing out in your beard.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
I was having a haircut the other day, and she was doing my beard. And no, it was when she was cutting my hair, and all I could see was this one grey hair coming down in front. I was like, just gonna get this, and she ended up pulling it out for me.
That's service, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, I've got like a little grey in my beard. It's kind of like right hand chin adjacent. But it disappears. Like sometimes it'll go away and it'll be gone for a week and then it'll come back. But it's happening. It's happening, isn't it? I'm going salt and pepper route.
Oh, yeah, I've got loads of
it
grey in my beard. I couldn't pull out all the grey in my beard. It'll be there for a year.
You'd have a really patchy beard.
Yeah.
I'm just rocking the one at the moment. I'm testing the waters, see how I like it, and then we'll talk after that. But I'm going to extend a thank you to our listeners. You have made it to the end of this podcast. Thank you so much. I'm going to extend a thank you to affordabboard.co.uk for sponsoring this shenanigan-filled episode. I'm also going to extend a thank you to our Patreon backers who, for as little as $2 a month, you can be part of that exclusive Patreon crew. You get your name shouted out on each of the podcast episodes, and you also get some additional Patreon contents as well, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal. The people who currently back us are as follows. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chef Tone Effects. We've got Mr. Hugh G. Rection. We've got Mr. Mike Cox Long. We've got Mr. Gary Goldencock. Every time. Gary Goldencock. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gare of the Tone Jerks podcast, the Second Bowling podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast. We've got Mr. Diabetes Foot. We've got Mr. Jason Wharton of Jason Wharton 82.
Jason.
And of PBOD. And we've got Mr. Gareth Brand. Yeah, join us over on patreon.com/FretTalk for some awesome content.
What I want to know, right, is why Chris isn't a Patreon.
I mean,
you saved all that money not buying a quad Cortex, and what the hell?
Yeah, it's the helicopter fees, the mooring of a helicopter. They absolutely rinse you. If you want to catch me online, I'm Mr. BudgetPedalChap. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Threads, and Blogspot, which this week managed to get AdSense on my blogs. So,
whoop, whoop.
I mean, it's nice for me. It's a slightly less good experience for you because now you're going to be served ads on them. But it does mean that I can actually fund the blog. So, thanks. It's such a faff trying to get AdSense on web pages.
Yeah,
holy shit! It's like I thought getting monetized on YouTube was a faff. That's really straightforward. They give you two criteria. If you meet them, you're in.
Yeah, but it takes ages. It was a lot quicker to get your bloody blog monetized.
It was, but the the feedback that I got on it was just like, I don't know why we've rejected you this time. Just maybe try again. So it was a lot of guesswork. Oh dear. So yeah, just don't start a blog. They're fucking horrendous. I am enjoying it though. Lee, where can we find you online?
You can find me on everything Pedalboards Zoom, everything Fawn Sound Labs, everything Rockboard, and everything everywhere all at once.
Indeed.
I was in that film. In another universe.
Of course. So, from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap, from Leap it will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Ta-ra a bit. Bye.
Bye.
I went to a shop the other day. I was buying a banana, an apple and 2 eggs. The cashier said, "You must be single." I asked, "How did you know that?" Cashier said, "'Cause you're ugly."